Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's no room in the inn for garbage. You can't even get to number 2 golf course. Look at that. I watched them do this. Come on, man. What's Barry Allen coming to? How long are we gonna suffer? Local government? Look at it.
My brothers and sisters, good evening to everyone. Listen, my name is Elon Roll. I lived in Great Albuquerque. I've been here now for some 56 years working here. Came in from Nassau. From conception of voting, I was one of those that gave my vote. So many promises were made to us, on and off, and well, I can't really hardly say that any of them were really kept. And every time for election, the same thing again. We've had so many setbacks, and it seems like whenever they need us again, then you can see everybody. They can come and they will give you the shirt off their back because they want you to do something for them, which I don't think is justified. Let me wind forward. Our dump site here is really deplorable, but yet we have people that come down and say they care so much for the environment, but they would not tell you what to do with your garbage. In the year that Prime Minister Ingram was Prime Minister, and he ran for 2 terms, every year he took a cruise and he'd come to the Berry Islands. We point out our distress to him, we point out our point of interest that we needed to fix, and nothing was done. There was one time that he said to us, "Oh, money is allocated for you all here in the Berry Islands to do whatever is necessary." One of our, or 3 of our main focus rather, was the dump, the government dock, and the roads. And really, none of them were tended to in a timely fashion. Every time they start to do something here, they pull away and say, "Oh, we have to go somewhere else and do it here or there, somewhere else." So therefore, it's never done. And we always have somebody that comes by that want to prove to us that they can do a better job. Just to prove that, no, you probably grab the playbook that they have and you follow the same trend. Why? We're still trying to find that out. Ingram came here, like I said, every year. Every year he took a cruise. Whether it was complimentary cruise or what, I'm not getting in that. But he took a cruise and he came here. I was fortunate enough to be on the local board and met him a couple of times. We set up for him to go fishing and stuff like that. We always take him to the dump, we take him on the roads, and we showed him what needed to be done here. The year that the PLP took back over, I talked to Prime Minister now, Mr. Davis, who was Deputy Prime Minister back then. He and the Minister of Work assured us that we would have something going. And he apologized to my wife and I, tell us that, "Oh, we were supposed to tend to you a long time, but something else always come up." Why is it that we always be left on the back burner? Someone told me, "Well, you all got such a good thing going over there to Great Stirrup Cay." Listen, that don't belong to us. And no money from that, stop here. And all the money from that, go and do something else. Our dock, our airport just got fixed a few years now. We had the worst airport in the region. The worst airport in the Bahamas. That just got fixed. Thank God for that. And there's talk that even the government didn't do all of that. Why are we being left out? Why are we being left behind? Why are we being stepped over? I mean, you can easily tell us. We can take it. You know, we are able to take care of ourselves, but there are some things that the government need to do. Since we got such a good thing going in Cocoa Key and Great Stirrup Key, fix the roads. When people come here, they don't want to be driving up and down. We have been, for the past 2 years now, we have been running up and down, screwing up our windows. We don't have air conditioning because of the dust on the road, which is deplorable, which is terrible. All of this we had to put up with, and we continue putting up with it. The dump is overrunning, and we burn it, and Environment Health come and say, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. What are we to do with this stuff? Okay, the government dock. We have boats now coming in here with supply. Some of them have to stay out, and there's space for 2 or 3 boats. Once it fixed up, there's space for 2 or 3 boats to be at the dock at the same time. But why isn't the government helping us? Why isn't the government doing anything to help us, to give us a hand with anything? I know what I'm saying now may not go nowhere, because many times they tell us, well, you can't talk about the government, you can't talk about this, you can't talk about that. But they can come to us and talk all kind of foolishness when they're ready. Try to sweeten us up with everything. And I'm not one of those that would go there to receive handouts from you. I want you to live up to your promise. If you promise me that something's going to happen, something is going to happen. The Lord God promised me, as long as I can lift up my head and open my eyes, I will see the sun shining. And that has been a fact for my 76 years. I can't tell you one day yet in this Bahamas that I haven't seen it. Even the clouds may be cloudy 3/4 of the day, but the sun would come before evening is down. Friends, listen. We need to look at this situation. You say you need us, we need you. We give you our vote. We make promise, we hold you to your promise, but you're not living up to your promise. Promises are not being fulfilled, and that is not very good. That is not good. Our young man, we were promised the last time that our young man would get some attention in this island. They're still walking around with their pants down around their backside like it's a new trend. Something needs to be done. We need to stop playing. We need to stop just looking out for ourselves and try and help people. Help them the way they needed to be helped. God bless you all.